Tim Herron is the owner of Tim Herron Shooting. He is a USPSA Grand Master shooter and a masterclass IDPA shooter. He's been instructing since 2015 and loves working with people of all skill levels. His finely tuned eye for detail and personal trial and error experience gives him the ability to spot inefficiencies that many people overlook. He has a heart for teaching and makes a personal investment in the improvement of every shooter that he teaches. Let's welcome Tim Herron onto the broadcast. Hello, sir.
Hi, Laura. How are you?
Great. Thank you for coming back. So you must have had a good time last time you were here.
I did. I did.
Yeah?
It was good. It was all you. It wasn't Adam. It was you.
Yeah. Yeah. Since Adam's not here, you're saying that, huh?
No, I'm
Yeah.
glad to be
Well,
back
thanks
here.
for
Thanks
saying
for
that.
having me.
You bet. So, yeah, I told you guys if you didn't watch the first part of this interview, go back to YouTube or Rumble on the Defenders Live channel, and you can watch that. I don't know how long it's been, a few months probably, wouldn't you say, Tim?
A month or two, yeah. It didn't seem like
Yeah.
it was that long ago, but I guess it has.
Yeah, time flies, especially
No,
this
I guess
time
we're
of year. It
already
feels
in
like
May,
time goes
right?
by more quickly. Yeah, we're already in May. I think it's been a while, but anyway, if you just go back, you can search too, and you'll find it. Or you can go to the website. It's on there too. So let's see, where do we begin with Tim tonight? I have lots and lots of goodies. I think that let's start with some of your past experience has to do with performance driving and teaching that. So you've been a
Mhm.
performance, I don't know if that's the right way to term it, the performance driving instructor,
Yeah.
but you've transitioned into a firearms instructor. And I'm curious to know, are there any takeaways that you got from being an instructor for drivers that you have not maybe necessarily applied, but learned from on how people learn? And if there's any takeaways that you got from that?
Oh, absolutely. I think the biggest thing, especially with performance driving, is that even though we're teaching, or even though that we do are used to, teach a class of say 6 to 8 students, or maybe 8 to 10 students. Um, the instructors themselves also get a lot of one-on-one time with each driver. So, and you spend a lot of time in the passenger seat, giving a driver, a lot of feedback. Hey, you're doing this well. You're not doing this quite as well. I'd like you to get your eyes out here first. Smoother inputs here. Trounce on the throttle here, or don't get on the brake so hard here. Those kind of things. And so that it really left a. I think it was a great primer for what I do now, as a shooting instructor, in that in my classes, I really take a lot of pride and spend a lot of energy on ensuring that there's a lot of one-on-one with each
Mhm.
shooter. Well, it's not just, I and like it's funny that Practical Performance. So my best friend AJ is listening to the show, and AJ and I teach together a lot. And it's been something that is by far and away, it's one of the biggest things that AJ and I both really have a desire to do, which is to give a lot of one-on-one feedback to each student, in our shooting classes as well. And so with driving, there is a lot of similarities even with shooting. It's a very visual sport, right? I mean, we
Mhm.
we know of a very, very few people that are like, oh man, this blind guy, like actually shot the X-ring on this target, with a lot of guidance and help and things like that. But we don't see very many blind people, like in the shooting sports. Just like
Mhm.
you don't see very many blind people behind the wheel of a car driving anywhere either. So I
Mhm.
mean, it's very visual in what we have to do. So there's a ton of similarities with, getting the eyes to lead or direct every single thing that we do, every aspect that we do, whether it be steering a car or whether it be steering a gun around.